over at Chaminade, transferred to Tennessee last year, and is now with the Terrapins. She has been fantastic all season long.
Allie Williams with the first serve. Block there from Maryland. Sade Van Zandt. Out. Barely. That's going to result in a point for Maryland.
Well, you can see right away what the plan is for head coach Jim Barnes, and that's to put the offense in the hands of his stars. And Sade Van Zandt, certainly one of them, the grad student who we talked about right away in the open, and right away putting the ball in her hands.
Dig from Maryland. They're running for it, but it's going to be too little too late. That's going to result in a point for the Hawkeyes. Number 26 there, Lily Wagner, trying to keep the ball afloat for Maryland, just unfortunate.
Well, a great job by Hannah Whittingstall to get plenty of power behind that ball, but also the defensive front for Maryland trying to go up and block it, but tipped into the air.
Whittingstall on the serve there. Iowa able to dig it well. Ball over, set from Lily Wagner. And there is the kill for number 3, AJ Malual.
Yeah, AJ Malual is going to be a name that we're going to call a lot tonight. We already have, and we're only 3 points into this set. And it's because of things like that. She has the power to put up those highlight reel kills, but also the power to do that and just drop it into a place where the defenders aren't.
Sade Van Zandt with the kill for the Hawkeyes to even this up at 2 apiece off the serve from AJ Malual.
And Sade Van Zandt, her first kill of the night now, 11 away from career kill number 1,000. Looking for that tonight.
Claire Emerald with the serve. Set from Wagner. Kill attempt there from Haley Melby. Another kill attempt. Iowa with the dig. Set up for a kill from Sade Van Zandt. Some errors there from Maryland is going to result in another point for the Hawkeyes.
Well, that's just great scramble control by the Hawkeyes. They didn't let that tip ball become too much of a problem and got it right back in the hands of Van Zandt. Then Maryland tried to go for the block again, but just tipped it too far into the air. They weren't able to get control of the ball.
Lily Wagner going to send that one across. That one for Ammeraal. Set up for number 24. Another dig from Maryland. Sade Van Zandt, good eye as that goes out of bounds, and that's going to result in another point for the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, you said it, Jacob. Great eye, great awareness, realizing that ball was going out. Instead of trying to keep it alive, allowed it to land out of bounds.
Emerald with the serve, set from Wagner. And the kill there, number 44, that's Ava Rohrbach, getting the kill for Maryland to try to bring this lead a little bit closer.
And Lily Wagner over there as well, helping her out. Finish off that kill. That's the second time in this set that we've seen Maryland go with the soft hit rather than the power.
Maryland with the block there. Another set from Lily Wagner. Kill attempt from number 19 of Ruya. And another kill attempt there, that time from AJ Malual. Just going out of bounds. That's going to result in a Hawkeye point, and now Sade Van Zandt's going to serve for the Hawkeyes.
And Malual tried to go cross court and find that back corner, but unable to pinpoint. And that one is not pinpointed either by the Terrapins.
That's going to be an ace there for Sade Van Zandt. She picks up her 8th ace of the season with that one. Iowa rolling early. That one, unfortunately, just goes out to the back of the back corner. Good eye from Maryland on that one.
Well, we'll see what Maryland can do here. They haven't been able to set up their offense too well quite yet. And for the most part, it's just been on the tip balls at the net. They haven't been able to get their blockers involved yet.
Block there from Maryland. They keep the ball going and able to send it to the Iowa side. Here's set from Ammeraal. And there's a kill from number 15, Carmel Varez.
But once again, Maryland goes up for the block. That time it was Olivia Huey. But just couldn't get enough on it to set it up or block it. It ended up being tipped out of play.
Stojanovic for the Hawkeyes with the service. Over to Maryland. Wagner with the assist over to 23. Just put too much air underneath that one. Did Duru Jokin. 8-4 Iowa.
It almost looked like Gotchin was hesitant on that swing. Didn't know if she was supposed to be the one on that play to go up for the kill. And I'm just hitting it with the heel of her hand and sending it into the stands.
Block from the Hawkeyes. That's going to result in a point. Look like that's number 15, Carmel Vares, and Hannah Whittingstall combining for the block.
Yeah, and set up their offense. It's just getting over that first hump. When the attack is coming from the Hawkeyes, finding a way to limit the scrambling that they've had to do so far.
Indeed, kill attempt there, blocked from Maryland.
This is somewhat of a block.
Somewhat. McGrew gets the kill. McGrew, one of the names in that earlier graphic, getting the kill for the Hawkeyes. Hawkeyes now on a 4-0 scoring run.
Gia McGrew, another true freshman for this Hawkeye squad, adding some depth. And that's been the most exciting part for head coach Jim Barnes, is having that kind of depth.
Service error there from Stojanovic. Service is going to go over to Maryland's Lily Wagner, the redshirt freshman from Delafield, Wisconsin, trying to get the Terrapins back into this one. Dig there from the Hawkeyes. A little bit of miscommunication error there. And the kill from number 19, Olivia Hui. What a kill from Maryland.
Yeah, I mean, that was great. First of all, it was great recovery by Allison Barrett, but then the powerful swing of Olivia Huey to pick up that kill, and the Terrapins bring within 4.
Wagner with the service. Dig from the Hawkeyes. That kill from Whittingstall just going to go out of bounds towards the Maryland sideline. Point Maryland, 10-7 Hawkeyes.
Coach Hughes looking on. One of the biggest challenges for him this season is that change of mindset. This Terrapins team has been one of the best defensive teams in the country for so long, but now going more offense with this new transfer class and how offensive the Big Ten has been recently.
A couple of beautiful digs and blocks from the Hawkeyes. Their defense looking stellar so far. That one's going to go out. Looked like it was G. McGrew and Hannah Whittingstall on that block assist for the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, just a great job by this Hawkeye defense. Like you said, Gia McGrew and Hannah Whittingstall combining for the block, like you said. And we've been talking about this Terrapins defense so much, but so far it's been the Hawkeye defense that's been standing strong at the net.
Hawkeyes here with a bump, set, and kill from Hannah Whittingstall, number 12, getting the kill for the Hawkeyes.
Transferred in from SMU a year ago, had over 200 kills in her first season in the black and gold, and that one certainly left a dent in the floor.
Indeed, it did. Alyssa Warden there, almost with the service ace for the Hawkeyes. Whittingstall right there. Gets another kill, back-to-back kills for Whittingstall.
And that's that improvisation that you'll see from this Hawkeye team, especially from the vet Fantastic opening up this set against the Terrapins. Just not really letting off the gas pedal so far and not allowing the Terrapins to set up anything of an offense so far.
Hawkeyes, Gia McGrew. Maryland with the block there. Another set up for, and a dig from the Hawkeyes goes back over to the Maryland side of the ball. And number 3, AJ Malual picking up another kill for the Terrapins.
Well, you saw at that time the Terrapins ready for the scramble. The block was tipped into the air, and they're still able to get back there behind the back line and set up that play, and instead put the pressure on the Hawkeyes in their scramble, and they weren't able to get a hold of the ball and do much with it.
Serve from Hui over to the Hawkeye side of things. Block there from the Terrapins. That was number 23, Duru Gakchin. They're helping on that block assist for the Terrapins.
And one of the best blockers in the Big Ten, doing what she does best, and just kept that one in bounds to count as a kill.
Gia McGrew with the kill attempt. Maryland keeping the ball alive. Melby going to send the ball over, set up, and there's another kill for Hannah Whittingstall, her third kill of this first set.
I mean, Sharday Van Zandt and Carmel Vargas have been the headliners for this Hawkeye offense, but so far tonight, it's Hannah Whittingstall. That's her fourth kill already. That one just softly placed where the Terrapin defense wasn't, and it worked.
Ball placement is huge in this game of volleyball, and Hannah Whittingstall has been putting the ball absolutely in beautiful places. There's going to be a serve from Jamie Marquette. That's going to be a service ace for the Hawkeyes. Her 13th service ace of the season.
Yeah, she's been great beyond the back line for the Hawkeyes this season. Just a sophomore from Libertyville, Illinois, making an impact in the black and gold early in her career.
She's on it. That's going to be back-to-back service aces for her. Another service ace going on 13 and 14 service aces so far this season.
Well, talk about making an impact the moment you get back into the game. She came off the bench so that she could serve in back-to-back aces, and the Hawkeyes are rolling in set one.
Rolling set from Lily Wagner, and there's the kill from A.J. Malual.
That's a lot more what we expected out of this Terrapin offense. Set it up and feed it right to Ajak Malual. And Adam Hughes certainly happy with that play.
The dig from the Hawkeyes going to go back over to the Maryland side of things. And unfortunately just could not get the ball back over. A little bounce around, and that's going to result in another point for the Terrapins.
And that's just pure size advantage right there. Haley Melby, a 6'2 junior transferring in from Kentucky. So many of these transfers have been because of their offense. But Melby comes in because of that size and being able to go up for big blocks.
Iverson-Ammeraal on the play that last time off of that dig, just killing it right away for the Hawkeyes, 17-11.
Great awareness by Ammeraal to go cross court right at the net to pick up that kill.
Set from Lily Wagner for number 4. Dig from the Hawkeyes. They're able to keep it in play. Whittingstall sending it over. Another assist from Wagner. Setting up. Dig from the Hawkeyes. Claire Van Zandt. Her kill attempt is blocked by number 44, Eva Rohrbach.
Over there with Ajak Malual. And again, that's a lot more what we expected out of the Terrapins. Being aggressive at the net and picking up those big blocks to get some momentum back on their side.
Speaking of, Malual going to be serving now for the Terrapins, sending the ball over. Beautiful dig from the Hawkeyes and a good block. Maryland keeps it alive. The setup for Van Zandt, killed for the Hawkeyes.
Sharday Van Zandt again, going out in style in her final season in college volleyball. And she has been fantastic on the offensive side of the ball. And like we said in the open, you can hear the difference. You can see the difference right there. You saw the difference with her swing.
Service there from the Hawkeyes. That's Iverson-Ammeraal with the service error. Point's going to go to Maryland, and now we're going to see Haley Melby serving for the Terrapins, sending it over. That one, back-to-back service errors from both teams. That's going to result in a point for the Hawkeyes as we see Gia McGrew coming in for number 13, Jamie Marquette.
I was about to compare Haley Melby and Iverson-Ammeraal because of how good they are on both sides of the ball, but unfortunately that time both of them with service errors. And now another one.
3 straight service errors in this set. Here now, Sharday Van Zandt won the last service error. Looks like Allison Barron's coming in for Sharday Van Zandt on that last one. Eva Rohrbach with the serve for the Terrapins. And the kill attempt, Maryland keeps it alive. Another setup for the Hawkeyes. Block attempt from Maryland. They keep it going. And a block attempt that goes out. That looked like that's Carmel Varez there on the kill attempt.
And the true freshman has been stealing headlines for this Hawkeye squad all season long, trying to get into the swing of things here against Maryland at that time. Got blocked, but fell out of bounds.
Stojanovic with the serve over to Maryland. And the kill from number 19, Olivia Hui, picking up the point for Maryland.
And the Terrapins looked like they were pretty battered earlier in this set, but slowly crawling back into it and making things interesting.
Lily Wagner, the redshirt freshman, to serve. Dig there from the Hawkeyes, set and kill. Keeping it alive. Great dig there from number 24, Allie Williams of the Terrapins. Varez put too much mustard on that one as that one goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and the set might have been just a bit too high. Varez getting an early step, had to reach at the apex and couldn't quite get enough on top of the ball to bring it back down.
Good setup, just too much power there behind it from Varez. And the Hawkeyes, Gia McGrew with the kill attempt. Here it comes, and a block there from Gia McGrew as well with Hannah Whittingstall right there with her. Point for the Hawkeyes.
Well, that's another thing the Terrapins have been struggling with in this first set is setting up those attempts, especially for Ajax Mallowall. She's had to come flying in. Instead of getting a good, clean hit, it's been mostly hit with either the heel of her hand or her fingertips.
Gordon with the serve. That's going to be counted as an ace.
Claire Ammeraal is able to get up at the net and send it right back. So that'll be a kill for Claire, who continues to just dominate on both ends of the court right now.
Lily Wagner with the set. And that's a kill there from number 19, Olivia Hui, it looked like. Assist there from Lily Wagner. Been piling up the assists so far in this first set. Service error on that one there from Hui. Hawkeyes 2 points away from taking the first set.
They continue to put the pressure on Maryland. And of course, the majority of this set, they've been the one trying to crawl back. But also the Hawkeyes haven't been able to, or haven't allowed them to set anything up offensively or allow them to go on a run to gain any momentum.
Indeed, Jamie Marquez, she already had 2 service aces here on this first set with the service. And that's going to be a kill attempt and block. That's going to go out of bounds. Point Hawkeyes. 1 point away from taking set number 1.
Sharday Van Zandt again getting fed that ball, going up against one of the best defenses in the Big Ten.
As you see,
winning that battle.
Iowa, they've been on it. They get the set win. Iowa picking up 9 non-conference wins. That's their most since 2014. And Iowa's going to take this first set.
And tonight she's had a tough time receiving sets.
Indeed. Jamie Marquette, she's going to serve to start off set number 2 here in Coralville. Sharday Van Zandt with the kill. Looked like that one just went out of bounds. Point for Maryland.
A good look for Sharday, but trying to go cross court and couldn't keep it in bounds. So the Terrapins out of the set change, taking an early lead.
An attack error on that one from Sharday Van Zandt. Eva Rohrbach there on the service. Dig with the assist over there, and that's going to be a kill for Sharday Van Zandt.
Turks went up for another block, but didn't get enough on it, and Van Zandt redeems herself a point later by tying it up.
It seemed like Maryland lost control of where lost visual of where the ball was. Set there over to number 19. Olivia Hui with another kill for the Terrapins. That's going to be her 4th kill of the night.
And Olivia Huey, one of those SEC transfers we've been talking about, coming over from Arkansas, a redshirt sophomore, and she's been playing a lot for this Terrapin offense.
Stojanovic with the kill there. Maryland able to recover, and they're going to get the point there on that kill from number 19, Olivia Hui again. Back-to-back kills for Hui.
Just finding that space in the back row.
Iowa setting it up for Sharday Van Zandt. She's trying to go into the back row over there. Block. Looked like net interference on that one. That's going to be a point for Maryland. Maryland rolling here early in set number 2, 4-1 early on in this set.
Maryland taking advantage of the errors by the Iowa Hawkeyes and trying to build momentum.
Lily Wagner on the serve. Going to be a setup from Ammeraal. Van Zant with the kill. That one's not going anywhere. Hawkeyes end that 3-0 scoring run from Maryland to get their second point of set number 2.
And that's been the biggest trouble for the Terrapins so far. Is the reason why they haven't been able to get clean passes is because of the scrambling. They've had to get into weird positions, out of position. They haven't been in comfortable spots so far to set up their offense.
Claire Ammeraal on the serve. She comes up with the assist, and that's another kill for Sharday Van Zant, making it 4-3 Maryland.
Watch out, don't let Van Zant get hot. Starting to inch closer to that 1,000 kill mark in her career.
She is 4 away as that is her 7th kill. As we have some dilemma here on the court, trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, it looks like they're taking a look at Olivia Huey in her right hand right now. The Maryland trainers over there taking a look at her. So this gives time for both teams to chat over the plan. Hopefully Huey's all right. Didn't quite see what would have happened, but yeah, she's holding that right hand like it's in pain, whether it's her wrist or actually her hand.
Yeah, I didn't get a good look at it either.
I'm going to take that bad boy up and definitely want to keep her in the game with how well she's been playing recently. Now leading the team in kills tonight with 5. Also has a couple of digs.
But like any tough soldier and trooper, she's going to stay out there, wrap the hand up a little bit, and keep playing for Maryland. Ball's going to go to Iowa's service. Claire Ammeraal on the serve. And there's the kill attempt from number 4 of Melby. And Varez with the kill. And Huey, even with the tape on that hand, she's still playing well. Ammeraal with the set. Varez with the kill. And Varez gets the kill to tie up set number 2 at 4 apiece.
And this Maryland defense just had not been able to send those blocks back, which is exactly what they're trying to do. And they're in position, but just unable to get enough to send it back.
Lily Wagner set up for Ammeraal, and a block there from Stojanovic and Varez, resulting in another point for the Hawkeyes. Hawkeyes on a 4-0 scoring run.
Well, this is what we saw a lot more of in that first set. The Hawkeyes just relentlessly playing good volleyball and being in the right positions and executing.
Set from Lily Wagner over. That's going to be off the hands of an Iowa player. It's going to be tied up 5-5. But Huey there on the kill.
That was a beautiful setup for Huey. If we go back and watch this, couldn't quite see on that replay, but when the setter was able to put that into the air, she could have gone straight up, and Huey would have had to stop in her tracks and go straight up. Instead, she put it in front of her, and Huey was able to pick up the kill.
Absolutely beautiful kill from Sharday Van Zant. Her 8th kill of the night. She's 3 away from career number 1,000 for kills, set up from Claire Ammeraal.
I mean, she is undeniable and inevitable. She will pick up her kills, and tonight she has been on a tear early.
Indeed, she has. Lily Wagner with the set. And A.J. Malual getting the kill there for the Terrapins. That's just her 3rd kill of the night.
Yeah, the Hawkeyes have done a good job of not allowing this Terrapin offense to set up plays, but the last couple of kills for the Terps have been really well set up. Watch out for this Maryland offense to catch some fire.
Beautiful eyes there from Carmel Varez, as that's going to go out of bounds and result in a service error for Maryland and Ellie Williams. Iowa takes a 7-6 lead here in set number 2.
Got to give the Hawkeyes credit. They were trailing early in this set, they've crawled back by doing exactly what they did in that first set. And how did that happen?
Sometimes you'd rather just be lucky than good, and Alexandra Stojanovic picking up the service ace. I believe just her second service ace of the year. Couldn't come at a better time for the Hawkeyes. Ammeraal sending it back. That's coming back over. Another kill attempt for her. McGrew on the kill. She picks up another kill for the night. Gia McGrew. Her second kill of the night. The Hawkeyes go up 9-6.
Gia has just been electrifying to watch these last couple of weeks. Didn't get a lot of time at the beginning of the year, but ever since she's been put in, she has been lights out on offense.
Absolutely. And there is yet another kill from AJ Mulal.
AJ Maluwal.
Try saying that 3 times fast.
Tennessee transfer and originally from Rome, Italy.
She finds her way to College Park, Maryland to play some volleyball. She's going to serve here, and that's going to be a service error against her. 10-7 Hawkeyes as we now see Alyssa Warden come in for Carmel Varez.
Well, very similar to Sade Van Zandt. AJ Maluwal had a heck of a journey getting to Maryland. Her first 2 years were at Chaminade University. Then last year only played 8 matches for Tennessee. Now she's a star for the Terrapins.
Too many hits that time. She could not get it over the net, resulting in another point for the Hawkeyes. Time out, Maryland. Hawkeyes struggling early. They are now 1,000. All that.
Yeah, she's had a fantastic career, and she's been fantastic for the black and gold ever since she's gotten here. But it's been a journey for her to find her way to the black and gold. Originally started out at a JUCO called Bin College, then transferred to Louisiana Tech, and then was a star at both of those places, and was an absolute stud at Chattanooga for the last 2 years, but finishing up her career in the black and gold.
Right there on that one, Lily Wagner on the assist with the kill from Eva Rohrbach. Maryland trying to claw back now, down 8-12. Service here from number 4, Haley Melby. That's going to go out and result in another point for the Hawkeyes. Claire Ammeraal. We made a comment earlier about how she's been just an assist machine for the Hawkeyes. Already has 15 kills tonight, 15 assists tonight.
She say 15 kills, that's crazy. She has been an assist machine. She's also been one of the leaders in kills, averaging 1.6 kills per set. Also has 8 aces on the year and 34 blocks. She has done everything for the Hawkeyes this season.
She just had a dig right there. Sade Van Zandt with the kill. Dig from Maryland. And a block there from, it looked like Carmel Varez and Claire Ammeraal just ended up going just out of bounds.
Well, the most interesting thing about Ammeraal is last year we just got a taste of what she could become, but she never got back to 100% after her injury, and Jim Barnes said, just wait until she is 100% and finds that her capabilities again this season.
She has certainly showed up for the Hawkeyes here early on. She's going to set it up for Carmel Varez, and that's going to go out of bounds. Excuse me, that's Hannah Whittingstall. There, number 12, with the kill. Whittingstall now going to go back to serve for the Hawkeyes, up by 5, 14-9. Dig from Maryland. Lily Wagner just tipping it over. Sade Van Zandt able to get it set. Kill. Ammeraal this time for Warden. Kill for Warden, and that's inbounds for the Hawkeyes.
But when Alyssa Warden lines up her shots, it is really hard to block. She gets limited action, but when she gets a set like that, watch out. You don't want to be in the way.
Whittingstall with the serve, Lily Wagner with the assist, and there is Uwe again. That hand issue's not slowing her down, and she gets another kill, her 7th of the night for Maryland.
Well, we've been highlighting so much what Ajak Malawal can do for this offense, but how about Huey, the transfer from Arkansas, leading his team on offense?
And Ammeraal on the kill attempt just goes off the back court. She looked ready to have that score for the Hawkeyes. Lily Wagner going to reset with the service here for Maryland. Down by 4 here in set number 2. She sends it over. Ammeraal with the set. Sharday Van Zandt with the kill. And number 26 of Lily Wagner couldn't get over in time. That's going to result in a point for the Hawkeyes. Carmel Vares comes in for Alyssa Warden. I don't know if you saw it. I know I did. After that kill, she was all smiles coming out of that huddle, which is something you love to see if you're the head coach. Set up here from Lily Wagner for Alual. That's not going to be saved, and Alual is going to get credited with the kill, her 5th of the night.
Moiseo went for that dig, was able to get a piece of it. We haven't called her name as much tonight as maybe we thought we would have. Leads the Big Ten in digs with over 166 now.
That's going to result in a service ace now for Hui. Similar to Alexandra Stoyanovic's serve that just barely went over the net. She's able to clear it, results in a point for the Terrapins. Service here from Hui this time. That one's going to be high in the air. Moiseo able to keep it alive, and Vares sends it over. Lily Wagner with the setup. Sharday Van Zandt keeps it going. Winning stall. Blocked there from Alual, as well as number 23, Duru Gokkin. That's going to be a timeout for the Hawkeyes as Maryland, now they started off with an early lead, fell behind a little bit, now 3 blocks, which is the most blocks on anyone on the team tonight. Hui with the serve, and that's going to go out of bounds, and a service error for Maryland is going to result in a point for the Hawkeyes. Jamie Marquette comes off. Gia McGrew checks back in for the Hawkeyes. Sharday Van Zandt going to serve for the Hawkeyes, up by 3.
Well, it's going to slowly become a storyline tonight for both teams. Maryland 5 service errors. The Hawkeyes 4. Could come down to that number.
Haley Melby picking up a kill on that one. That's her 3rd kill of the night. She's only one of 4 Maryland Terrapins that have kills so far tonight. All of them have 3 or more kills, with Olivia Hui, AJ Malalu, and Melby and Rohrbach all have 3 or more kills, and that's going to result in a point for Maryland. 17-16, Hawkeyes lead. Eva Rohrbach picking up her 4th kill of the night. Number 24, Allie Williams, going to serve for the Hawkeyes. Ammeraal with the set. Stojanovic with the kill. And that's going to result in a point for the Hawkeyes. Stojanovic picking up her 2nd kill of the night.
Wow. Getting Stojanovic involved, the 6'3" sophomore. She definitely has the height advantage at the net, typically more used for blocking. But that time, able to get up, climb the ladder, and finish the kill.
She also has a service ace on the night. For her, this one's set up, blocked from the Hawkeyes. Lily Wagner setting it up. There, Hawkeyes able to get a hold of it. Carmel Vares with the kill. Hawkeyes go up 19-16.
Well, that's the power and strength we were talking about in the open with Carmel Vares. That time able to get a full wind-up, stepped into that wind-up, and was able to deliver a powerful kill.
Stojanovic on the serve. That one's going to get over and inbounds. That's going to be her 2nd service ace of the night, her 3rd on the season. Stojanovic doing it all. Maryland, as Maryland takes a timeout. That's going to be, I believe, their final timeout of the half. What a service ace.
I know, I feel like the Nets, 7th player out there for the
kind of snuffing out that flame as Alexandra Stojanovic gets ready to serve for the Hawkeyes. 5 points away from another set point. And number 12, Whittingstall, we've already called her name a few times tonight. She kicked another kill for the Hawkeyes as the Hawkeyes go up 5.
And we talked about it earlier. It's that veteran presence that is not afraid to go out there and improvise. And she saw that she could that there was a weak spot in the Terrapin defense, and she just went up there and just killed it herself.
Looks like Malual tried to go for a kill there, putting too much mustard on that. Must have had her Wheaties this morning. All the power behind that, unfortunately, going off the backcourt.
And again, we talked about it. They need to feed A-Jack a little bit more. That time she got the opportunity, but a little bit too much out.
Stojanovic gets another service ace for the Hawkeyes. She picks up she only had one coming into this tonight. She now has 3 on the night.
Jim Barnes talking to her assistant coaches, or to his assistant coaches on the bench, saying, hey, you better take note of that because we might need to use her more in these rotations.
That one's just going to go off the backside of the court. She's still all smiles as she comes off. And now Aluo going to serve for the Terrapins. They're in a hole, down by 6. Can't give up 2 more points to the Hawkeyes. And the Hawkeyes setting up for Gia McGrew. Ammeraal sends it back over. Lily Wagner with the set. Gia McGrew with the block. Whittingstall there with the block assist as well. And now the Hawkeyes are 1 point away from taking set number 2.
And that's just what this roster provides for Jim Barnes. Gia McGrew, haven't called her name that much in the second set, but she comes off the pine and immediately makes an impact. And that's the depth that Jim Barnes is so excited about with this team, from the transfers all the way down to this new freshman class.
He talked about consistency. That Warden serve goes off the backcourt of Maryland, still set point. Iowa. The consistency he talked about heading into this game, Iowa has shown they have been consistently good through these first 2 sets. Ammeraal with the set, and the kill is going to go out of bounds. Whittingstall trying to pick up another kill. It would have been her 7th of the night, but just goes out of bounds.
Now you lean back on your defense if you're the Hawkeyes here. They've been so good tonight. Couldn't pick up the dig that time from Barrett.
Melby with the service ace. She picks up, I believe, her 13th service ace this season. Looking for another one as the Terrapins are down by 4. Gia McGrew going to send that ball back over. Iowa keeps it alive. Inbounds, and that was number 4, Claire Ammeraal, picking up the set point for the Hawkeyes.
A dig and a couple of blocks, but if you're the Terrapins, definitely want to heat her up in this 3rd set if you want to force a 4th.
And Ammeraal gets the kill, her 4th kill of the night. It's like her ears are ringing when we talk about her, because shortly afterwards she makes a big play.
No surprises either. And that time, Ammeraal over on 2, doesn't even wait to set it up for Whittingstall.
Whittingstall with the service, Lily Wagner with the set. Hui with the kill attempt. Looks like it landed out of bounds. That should be counted as a kill for Hui. Kill by Olivia Hui, her 8th kill of the night. We're going to see Eva Rohrbach now take the service for Maryland. Terrapins looking to try to claw back into this one. Ammeraal right there at the net doing battle. She's going to set it up for Sade Van Zandt. Didn't get enough of it. Set from Lily Wagner. And the Hawkeyes keep it going. Hui. She's been everywhere. Ammeraal with the kill attempt, but no dice. It's going to be an attacking error on Ammeraal and result in another point for Maryland.
Well, that was a great rally there by the Hawkeyes. Mauricio getting a couple of digs in there to keep that possession alive. Ammeraal not able to get it over the net.
Sade Van Zandt with the kill attempt. That one just going out of bounds. Attacking error for Van Zandt. Maryland going to go up 3-1 here in set number 3.
Well, this was a similar start to what Maryland had in that second set. Took a 2-3 point lead. But then the Hawkeyes started to pick up on some of their mistakes and got right back into what they do best.
Sade Van Zandt gets the kill. one away from number 1,000. That's kill number 999 for Sharday Van Zandt. She is feeling it for the Hawkeyes. Going back to serve is Claire Ammeraal. That one going just out of bounds, going to be a service error.
She's still 2 away.
2 away.
Van Zandt 2 away from kill number 1,000.
I think I got confused earlier when we were talking numbers. That's okay, it happens to the best of us. Lily Wagner to serve here now for the Terrapins. She sends it over. Set from Ammeraal. Stojanovic gets the kill. Stojanovic making it 3-4 Maryland.
Well, Duru Gachin was there to go up for the block. But whether it was hesitation or what, but she almost gave it a double hop and ended up just getting a fingertip on it, and it landed on their side.
Sharday Van Zandt with the serve. Lily Wagner with the assist, and Olivia Hui with the kill. She has been on it tonight for the Terrapins.
Yeah, with Ajak Malawal almost being shut down tonight by the Hawkeye defense, it's been Huey who's been picking up the points for the Terps. See if it'll be enough to force a fourth set.
She's got 9 kills for the Terrapins tonight. Coming in to serve now Jonna Spawn for the Terps. And right there, Gachin able to get, was that be a kill there or a block?
Yeah, that'd be a kill.
Okay.
Able to get back up on top of the ball and just throw it down on the other side of the net. And that's another thing that Adam Hughes pointed out yesterday in our conversation, is just how much offense there is at the net now with how offensive the Big Ten has become.
Ammeraal with the set, and that looked like Stojanovic with the kill for the Hawkeyes. Now she's going to go back to serve for the Hawks. Stojanovic, she's also had a great night for Iowa here in this one. Lily Wagner with the set. Gokin with the kill attempt. Was blocked. That's number 4 there. Haley Melby picking up the kill for the Terps.
And a lot of the times for the Terrapins, when they've been picking up their points tonight, it's not been by the flashy play. It's been just dumping it over the net and finding those soft spots.
That was Allie Williams on the serves. That's going to result in a service error for her. Point Hawkeyes as we see Carmel Vares come off. She's going to go to the bench. Alyssa Wharton going to be serving here now for the Hawkeyes. She sends it over to the Terps. Beautiful dig. Lily Wagner with the set. Ammeraal with the set. Gia McGrew. Going to be a blocking error. Should be a kill for Gia McGrew. The Hawkeyes bring it back within 1. Lily Wagner been on it with the assist and the kill from Haley Melby.
Yeah, that was a powerful swing. She was just waiting for that opportunity. And found it. 5th kill.
Put some hot sauce on that one. Leaving a dent in the floor, as you might say.
Yeah, watch out. Moisillo did her absolute best to try and dig that out. Oh, man, Claire Ammeraal, she's on fire tonight.
She has been on it. That's going to be another kill for Ammeraal. She sends it over on the second hit for the Hawkeyes. And now we're going to see the woman with the most service aces for the Hawkeyes tonight, Marquardt. Dig, Lily Wagner been right there on assist all night. Ammeraal with the set. Van Zandt keeps it going. Hawkeyes, there's a block. Van Zandt back to Ammeraal to number 12. Trying to keep it going. That's going to be Hannah Widenstall credited with the kill on that one.
Boy, both sides really good scrambles to keep that ball in the air. Moisillo setting it up for Hannah Widenstall. Maryland did all they could, but it fell right in front of us, and the Hawkeyes have tied it up.
8-8 as we see Marquardt with another serve. Adams sending it over, Wagner I should say. Sharday Van Zandt sends it to the backcourt. And there's another kill there from Haley Melby. She has shown up and shown out in this third set for the Terps.
She really has. That time, Hannah Whittingstall going up for the block, but it wasn't hit very hard, so instead, Hannah Whittingstall on her way down pulled that ball down and ended up landing on her side of the court.
It was almost a service ace for Sharday Van Zandt. Now she's one away. Thank you. Is why we have AJ here helping me out with this numbers stat-wise. 1 kill away from number 1,000 as she ties this matchup up here in set 3 at 9-9. Whittingstall with the serve. She sends it over. Hui with the kill. That's gonna go stay in. It's gonna be 10-9. Hui picking up another kill.
Looked like it was tipped at the net by the Hawkeyes as they went up for the block. And just a great job by the Terrapins to fight through that Hawkeye defense that's been suffocating through 2 sets.
Indeed, that service is gonna go out. It's gonna be 10-10. This is the closest we've had in all of the sets so far, as we're gonna see Ammeraal, like you said earlier, she can do it all. She's gonna serve here for the Hawkeyes. She sends it over to the Terps with the dig. Wagner, Hui with the kill. Iowa keeps it alive. Varez with the kill, and that's inbounds, and Varez, the true freshman, picking up the kill.
It's incredible to see what Carmel Varez, in her first Big Ten matchup as a true freshman, still being able to pick up the numbers that she has in non-conference play.
She has been looking absolutely stellar. Ammeraal with the serve. Gonna be short. Hui. And another kill from Hui there on that one. That's kill number 11 for Olivia Hui tonight. Tying it up at 11 as we're going to see Lily Wagner go back to serve for the Terps. She's going to send it over to the Hawkeye side of the net. Sharday Van Zandt there with the dig. Stojanovic looking for the kills. She had 2 kills attempt backs to back there. And Sharday Van Zandt and Stojanovic there on the block for the Hawkeyes.
And that's stepping up in a tight situation to retake the lead again, back and forth in this 3rd set.
We're going to see Sharday Van Zandt now. She's going to serve for the Hawkeyes. She has 1 service ace tonight. Wagner with the set. That's going to go out of bounds. Maryland believes they have it, and we are going to see a challenge here from Mr. Adam Hughes.
And there were 3 Hawkeyes there that went up for the block. And Hughes thinking there was a tip somewhere. And we're going to have our first review of the night.
Either way this goes, it'll be intriguing. If it goes Iowa's way, Iowa goes up by 2 over the Terps. If it's ruled in Maryland's favor, we have a 12-12 match here in set number 3.
Yeah, I don't blame Adam Hughes pulling the challenge card here, especially with how well the Terps have been playing in this 3rd set. If they're able to tie it up again and continue this back and forth battle, it could really help them with momentum. Tough to see on that angle whether there was a tip at the net.
The ball did definitely land out of bounds, so they're not challenging the spot of the ball. If it was like on the line, if it was tipped at the line, we shall see what the replay viewers have to say about it. It's hard from these angles to kind of tell that they have on the video board.
And watch Stojanovic. She was the one in the middle and the ball just went over. It's kind of hard to tell with how grainy the video is there, but let's see if we can get a better look on this angle. Oh man, again,
that is very close. If it did touch, it is by like a fingernail.
Yeah, and you can't really tell if there was much of a change of direction on the ball. So, and it's got to be clear evidence if they want to overturn this. So, unless they have more angles than we do, I think it's going to be hard to overturn this call.
Indeed. You see Barnes and the assistant coaches there in the huddle for the Hawkeyes. They're smiling as we get the review.
All right, Maryland wins the challenge, so they clearly had enough evidence to say that Stojanovic got a fingernail on it, and Maryland takes the point back, and we're tied at 12.
Rather be tied up than being down 2. Good call there from Adam Hughes and the Terps. Now we're going to see number 7, Jonna Spahn. She's going to take the serve for Maryland here in this third set, all knotted up at 12. Here comes the serve from Spahn. Hawks keep it going. Stojanovic with the kill. Stojanovic picks up her 5th kill of the night. She's one of 5 Hawkeyes that have 5 kills or more on the night.
That net has been her best friend tonight. That one just bounced off the top and found the floor on the Terrapin side.
Speaking of, another bounce on that service. She's had many service aces tonight. Attacking error from Maryland. That's going to result in a point for the Hawkeyes.
I don't know what she told the net before the game tonight, but Stojanovic and that net have been best friends all night.
You made a comment about the service errors in this game, but how about the service aces? Iowa's 7 to Maryland's 2, and there's a block there. Iowa picking up the point. That looked like it was Whittingstall.
She picked up 24 kills. She's going to have to really put together a great performance to hit that number, but she's been lights out tonight, especially with Ajak Malua not picking up as many kills as she's used to.
G. McGrew's kill attempt goes out of bounds. That's going to be a point for Maryland. Louis looking absolutely stellar. I mean, 24 kills in one game, that's a lot. But she's got 11 tonight. Also matching the match high is Sharday Van Zandt. Both of those players have 11. And another block. There, or an attacking error, I should say, from Gia McGrew. That's going to result in another point for the Terps. Carmel Varez, she's able to get that one in bounds. That's a kill for the true freshman.
Again, you react when you hear Carmel Varez hit the ball because it's so loud. And it's a split second until it hits the ground. That time, just great placement on the back line.
Worden on the serve. Wagner with the set. Kill attempt from Rohrbach. Not going anywhere. And there's that kill from Malulal. Getting that kill. She's been held silent for the most part, but gets kill number 6 on the night there with that one.
Yeah, AJ Malawal, much more used to those double digits and kills, but able to pick one up there. She'll go back to serve.
Serve gonna go across, and that's gonna be result in a service ace for her. That service ace is gonna tie this one up at 16 all.
Going after Alyssa Warden that time, just couldn't get underneath. Ended up hitting it to the ground herself.
Blue all with the service. Warden keeping it up. Gia McGrew. That's going to result in a point for the Terrapins, the Terps. They've been rolling. As now Jim Barnes is going to take a timeout for the Hawkeyes. Maryland on a 3-0 scoring run. Is this week to serve for the Terrapins, up by 1, 17-16 here in set number 3. And that's going to be another service ace for Malulal. Going up by 2 now. Go the Terps.
Well, the errors are continuing to pile up for both teams. The service errors as well as the attack errors. 15 attack errors for the Hawkeyes tonight to the Maryland Terrapins 12.
Malulal with the service. Ammeraal set and kill from Whittingstall. She's had a heck of a game trying to close in that lead. Now down by 1 to the Terps.
Her 8th kill of the night, Hannah Whittingstall, proving that she is still one of the best offensive killers in the Big Ten. and she's had a heck of a night in the Big Ten opener.
Marquardt with the serve. Wagner with the set. And that's going to go out of bounds on the kill attempt from Malual. Hawkeyes tie it up at 18 all.
Watch out for Sharday Van Zandt on that left side. 1 kill away from 1,000.
You know she can taste it. Hui. Not that time, that's Melby that time. She's been absolutely looking stellar for the Terps tonight as well. Picks up the kill there on that one. Her 8th kill of the night. Service over to the Hawkeyes. Ammeraal over there. Whittingstall sending it over the net. Here comes Hui on the kill attempt. Ammeraal sends it over. Nothing Sharday Van Zandt could do on that one as that ball was approaching the tower. Can't really hit it from there. 20-18. Terps up by 2.
Claire Ammeraal, a big part of her game is going over on 2, and the Terrapins have done a really good job, especially in this 3rd set, of anticipating when she's going to do that.
And Van Zandt, I believe that is kill number 1,000 for Sharday Van Zandt. Her 1,000th career kill has the Hawkeyes down by 1.
Continues to be one of the best killers in the Big Ten, and a huge milestone for Sharday Van Zandt.
And another killer tonight, Olivia Hui, picking up her 12th kill of the night. Maryland up 21-19.
Got to give credit to the Terps. Falling behind by 2 sets and just battling here in set 3, trying to force this game into a 4th set.
Rohrbach with the serve. Ammeraal sending it over. She gets a kill on that one. 20-21. Terps up by 1.
Well, they anticipated her to go over on 2, but that time climbing the ladder and absolutely destroying that ball at its apex, and nothing the Terps defense could do that time.
Ammeraal with the serve. She sends it over. Wagner put it up for Hui. Iowa with the dig. Ammeraal sets it up for Sharday Van Zandt, who gets the kill to tie this one up at 21 apiece. Kill number 1,001.
And I anticipate that number to continue to climb astronomically this season with how well she has started her Hawkeye career.
Absolutely. Ammeraal sending it over. Alawal sends it back for the Hawkeyes. Stojanovic getting it set for the Hawkeyes. Wagner with the set. Hui with the kill attempt. Beautiful dig from the Hawkeyes. Sharday Van Zandt. They're going to reward it to the Hawkeyes off the fingers of Maryland. And Hughes is going to challenge again. Huge either way you slice it. It's going to be a 1-point lead for either one. No touch on the block is what Adam Hughes and the Terps are challenging here on this one.
Well, I anticipate this one's also going to be pretty close. You're looking near that pin if Lily Wagner got a finger on it or not. And that, the judge on the far side from us, near side to the cameras, he's probably got the best angle out of anybody. He's right on top of it. And he was all over it saying that it was tipped.
Absolutely, and it looked like from that replay that we did have, you could see the ball hitting the hand of Lily Wagner, even if it's blurry a little bit. We have review back. Here comes the official.
It is reversed.
Challenge is reversed for Maryland. No hit on the block, it looks like.
So enough there to say she didn't get a finger on it. Maryland gets the point back.
Maryland 22-21. Lily Wagner going back to serve for the Terps. 3 points away from their first set point of the match. Or can the Hawkeyes claw back? Sending it over, Ammeraal was right there.
What a dig by the Hawks.
Beautiful dig from the Hawkeyes. Ball still alive, all the wall. And she kills it deep. Looking to put a dent in the court on that one. 23-21 Maryland, and they're feeling it right now. Timeout Hawkeyes.
And this is a good timeout by Jim Barnes. Maryland gains some momentum after the overturned challenge.
Wagner going to be on the service for the Terps. She sends it over to the Hawkeyes side of the court. Sharday Van Zandt with the kill. Attempt is going nowhere. It's going to result in a point for the Hawkeyes.
And a great job by Van Zandt. Had a tough time receiving that overpass by the Terrapins, but able to get some help from Stojanovic. It came right back.
You know, there could be a back and forth rally that takes them all the way up to 32-32. A service error there from Sharday Van Zandt. It's going to result in a set point for the Terps.
Not what you wanted to see, especially out of your star veteran transfer, Sharday Van Zandt, but a huge chance for Maryland to extend this match into a fourth set.
We're going to see Jonna Spawn here with the service. She's going to send it over. Ammeraal has it set up for Carmel Varez, and Varez keeps the Hawkeyes in this set with the kill. 23-24.
And the trust that Jim Barnes has in Varez, this tight in the Big Ten opener in the third set, and for her to be able to go out there as a true freshman and pick up such a big kill, that really shows you the trust that Jim Barnes has in her.
Stojanovic on the serve. She's able to keep this alive for Iowa. And the Hawkeyes with the block from Gia McGrew and Hannah Whittingstall. They're going to tie this one up at 24 apiece.
That's the defense we were just talking about. They need to come out of that timeout firing on defense, and that's exactly what Gia McGrew and Hannah Whittingstall were able to do.
Stojanovic with the serve. They have kept Malual absolutely silent here in this third set. Not that time, though, as Malual gets the kill to take a 25-24 lead. Set point goes to Maryland.
And that is just keeping your head on your shoulders in a clutch situation. Iowa had just picked up massive back-to-back points, but their all-star Ajak Malual re-gives them the set point.
Allie Williams with the serve. Ammeraal with the set. Gia McGrew over there with the kill attempt. They're going to call it more like net interference or an attacking error, I believe.
You have too many hits by the Terrapins.
Okay. I'm working on the hand signals. It's a good thing I got you here. Point goes to the Hawkeyes. We are knotted up again at 25 all as Carmel Varez goes back to serve for the Hawkeyes. Trying to get this into their favor. Wagner. And that stays inbounds. On the block. Point Iowa. 26-25 Iowa. Set and match point here at Extreme Arena. Carmel Varez to serve for the Hawkeyes on this match point. She sends it over. Lily Wagner with the set. Williams with the kill. Melby with the kill. Haley Melby has been absolutely on it for the Terps tonight, right up there with Olivia Huey.
Well, Whittingstall had the chance there for the block, but great job by the Terps to fight through that front wall.
Malual with the service error. That's going to result in another potential match point for the Hawkeyes. And Extreme Arena's getting loud, getting excited.
Well, take a look at this, Jacob. Jim Barnes has two true freshmen out on the court right now in another match point situation.
Love it, Gia McGrew with the serve. Maryland sends it over. This is going to give the Hawkeyes a chance to set things up. Whittingstall with the game